Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here, time for another Red vs. Blue. Hey everyone, Rarity Dash here, time for another Red vs. Blue blind reaction. And today I'm starting Season 13 with the first 6 or 7 episodes, I believe. Not really sure, it's an hour's worth. And the entire season is 3 hours, so this is going to be another one that I split into 3 parts. And yeah, really looking forward to it. Season 12 was great, definitely a lot of cool stuff going on. And we left off at a pretty exciting moment. The team had a pretty big win with exposing the plot for Felix and Locust and pulling that off and figuring out who their next enemy is going to be, the chairman. And yeah, that should be pretty interesting. It's going to go from being a civil war to a war against their actual enemies, and that'll change things up and should make it pretty interesting. This is the final third of the Chorus trilogy, so we're going to be wrapping things up here, and I'm interested to really see how it all goes. Yeah, should be pretty fun. There was some debate about whether or not I should watch the trailer for this season. It seemed to be pretty evenly split, and since I really haven't been doing any trailers, period, I just decided to not do it. I mean, maybe that's a mistake. The Rooster Teeth has put out some pretty cool trailers if you look at like the Ruby ones, but yeah, I don't know. It didn't sound that significant, and since there were people telling me specifically not to watch it, I figured go ahead and skip. What I am going to be watching, though, what I am going to actually be starting this video with, is a scene that was apparently supposed to go after the credits of Season 12, after the final episode, and apparently wasn't on the YouTube version, which is kind of annoying. I mean, I know they really want people to go to their website to watch it, but it's just annoying when you do stuff like that. That's like, not crazy about that kind of thing. But I'm going to start with that scene because people told me it was actually pretty significant. I mean, the last time we had a post-credit scene for Red vs. Blue, the Season 11 one, that just kind of, I mean, I still don't really understand how it works. Like, Carolina, it still doesn't quite click with me what that was. Other than just telling you that Carolina was going to be in the next season, which I guess was cool, and that's a nice tease, but just like the scene didn't really go anywhere. But maybe this one will be better. I don't know. I'm going to watch it anyway. It's pretty short, like under a minute. So we're going to start off with that and then go straight into Season 13. So here we go. Red versus Blue. Oh.
Phyllis?
And we got our villain.
Please clear my schedule for the rest of the day.
Yes, Chairman.
And Phyllis.
And, Phyllis? Could you verify that Locust's delivery was sent to the trophy room?
The crate from the shipwreck was unloaded and delivered this morning, sir.
Wonderful.
He's a weird-looking guy.
I could use a bit of good news today.
Oh! Maine's helmet? Okay, that was that was a good tease. That was worth watching, definitely. Now I know to expect that. Oh. And we got space. Nice cinematic opening. Yeah, very, very cinematic.
There she is.
Classic Star Wars-esque.
Unidentified Pelican dropship. This is Captain Mayers of the UNSC Tartarus, responding to your
Tartarus.
distress signal.
Great name.
Come in, over.
Present day.
Unidentified Pelican, please respond.
Comms are acting kind of funny. Maybe they can't hear us? Or maybe they fell asleep at the wheel.
Pelican, can you just give us a sign that you're reading us?
Oh, hey, she lives.
Pelican, are you able to make your way to our starboard docking bay? We'll be able to assist you from there.
Well, there you go.
Stasny, meet up with Blanton and Kilgore in docking. Let's see what this is all about.
Wait, how the hell you know that meant yes? What if 2 flashes means yes, and 1 flash means stay away?
That's a Cox News.
You were saying?
Fine. Signal sucks out here anyway.
And there he is.
For whatever
Hargrove.
may come next.
Hey, Stasny, why are we stopping? Let me guess, you letting us go?
Quiet down. I'm just picking up what I hope are hitchhiking cheerleaders.
In your dreams, asshole.
I like this guy's voice. It's a cool accent.
Come on, Stas, hurry up. It's just weird seeing a military bird out here on our own like this, you know?
Ooh, maybe it's some top secret covert ops. Some hush-hush, you never saw us type of shit.
Yeah, and if we're lucky, they'll kill you to keep this quiet.
Hey, we got a deadline to meet, all right? Ready up. Pelican crew, you may now open your bay door and slowly exit the vehicle.
Oh.
Hands in the air.
Yes, sir.
It's just one guy?
Won't find anyone else on this ship.
Come on out. Take it slow.
You all right?
Oh.
Yeah. I'm just glad.
There he is. Everyone's favorite.
This guy don't sit right with me.
There's a good reason for that.
This guy's my fucking hero!
Wow.
Come on, you tell me every single one of you wouldn't have done the same thing. I mean, come on. Am I right?
That is a hell of a story, son, but it's time we got you fixed up and went on our way. Lord knows we've wasted enough of the UNSC's time.
Well, hey, are you hourly?
Now that's what I'm talking about!
Seriously, though. This ship looks like a fucking antique. Higher-ups couldn't spare the extra cash to fix her up?
Yeah, right.
Military prison transport isn't very high on their budgetary priorities. No use wasting money on cryo for lawbreakers. So they threw together a skeleton crew to make sure the cargo just makes it over alive.
Yeesh. Kinda scary.
Nothing these men can't handle.
Yeah, we got guns in the purge if things get bad, but real killer out here's fucking boredom.
Well, what about all the disappearances all over the news? Ships never making it to port? I mean, what do you do if you're attacked?
Yeah, I doubt anybody's coming for our cargo.
Yeah.
Scavengers. I think it's them fucking aliens, man.
Not this again.
Oh, sure, they say we're at peace. But you know them squid heads would put a laser through our heads faster than grease lightning if we gave them the chance.
Hey, that's intolerant.
You're intolerant.
Quiet! Truth be told, no one gives a rat's ass about the people on this ship. Anybody out there really wanted them? They could have them.
All right. I'll take them.
Yeah. I kind of thought that's where we're going.
I mean, I'm going to kill you and take your prisoners.
Of course you are.
Huh?
Yeah. Oh. There we go.
Wait! Come here!
Shit, sorry.
Pretty cool fight.
Come on, come on!
Oh.
Oh.
What? Bullseye.
Well, that was easy.
No survivors.
Of course. Of course. You're there too.
Captain Bears! At ease, gentlemen. Calm down, Stasny. I'm not gonna kill you.
You're not?
You're not?
Yeah.
No.
I'm surprised.
He is.
Oh. Of course.
Son of a bitch.
Sector 1, clear.
Sector 2.
That sucks. He was cool.
Sector 3, clear.
Quiet. As of this moment, we are the new crew of this ship.
Well, who the hell are you?
I appreciate that guy.
Handle this, okay? Listen up. We're looking for
Just hearing a voice like Locust's and then asking that. That's
We
great.
don't care who you are. We don't care what you've done. Because quite frankly, we've probably done a hell of a lot worse.
Yeah.
All we want are men who can follow orders and hold their own on the battlefield. We're going to war, folks. Now, our enemies are weak, but there's a lot of them. They got a couple of badass freelancer agents on their side.
True.
But if you survive, you'll be rich enough to live out the rest of your lives as free men.
Yeah.
Now, if this
Not sure you're gonna
totally
find
awesome idea
the most
doesn't
loyal
sound
people
like
here.
your kind of job, we'll let you off the ship. But if you're ready to fight for your freedom, then please firmly grasp the bars of your cell in a sign
But
of
we'll see.
solidarity.
I mean, they're locked up, so of course they're gonna go for it. But
Well, all right then.
oh, okay. Well, get to find out who has the best grip.
Congratulations. You're hired.
Wow. Well, you,
Before you say anything, yes, I know they triggered the alarm, and yes, I did have more fun because of it. Thank you for asking.
These prisoners lack our men's discipline.
Control wants to even the numbers. You got a better idea?
Locust, Felix. We got a prisoner who doesn't really look up to par. Smartass put 2 and 2 together and tied his bed sheets around his waist before the purge.
Quick thinking.
He has to speak with you. Says he has something you need.
Bring him in.
oh, okay.
Gentlemen, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Aiden Price.
Okay, well, Price, here's the deal. We're looking
Counselor.
for soldiers, not whatever the hell you're supposed to be.
You say you have something we want?
No, I have something you need. The freelancers you mentioned. Am I correct in assuming they are agents Carolina and Washington?
How would you know that?
I know everything there is to know about my agents.
Yeah.
As the former counselor of Project Freelancer, I helped to mold them. Psychiatric analyses, medical histories. They're all housed.
I'm glad we're bringing him back into this. He always seemed like an interesting character.
Hate to cut your lifeline short, Counselor.
Really has
but
that
we've already got
quiet
access
menace
all of
to his
Freelancer's
voice.
confiscated records.
If you're referring to the documents recovered by the UNSC, you should know that is merely the tip of the iceberg.
I think you're bluffing.
Did you know Agent Washington refuses artificial intelligence access to his neural implants? Or that Agent Carolina is 57% more likely to neglect her teammates when presented with a competitive scenario? No? And I also doubt you realize there is another inmate aboard this ship that shares a history with the freelancers.
Oh.
One who would undoubtedly prove useful to you if you were properly guided.
Okay.
Quick thinker and quick talker. We're gonna get along great.
I don't know.
This second inmate. Take us to him.
Of course.
Side you.
Mr. Chairman, what about the
Now, that's enough questions for today. Remember, All good things
Okay.
must come to an end.
Who's this guy? Well, that was interesting.
Kaboom!
Oh.
Have you seen... Wait a minute. What the hell are you doing? You ever get the feeling something really bad is going to happen? Only every single fucking time I have to talk to you.
I'm glad they threw that in there. Gotta have some levity. Make it really feel like Red vs. Blue. Ruby! I like seeing Ruby in there. Hello! Oh. And we still got this. Harmonia.
Good morning, Captain Griff. Hey.
Good morning, Captain Griff.
Yeah. Oh, Captain Griff!
Yes, Matthews?
Hey! I just wanted to say, thanks again for everything you and the other Reds and Blues did for us. If you guys hadn't shut down that radio jammer, we'd be dead.
Gosh, Matthews, I really appreciate that. Almost as much as I did the other 56 times you thanked me.
Oh, good. I was worried it might start to come off as annoying.
Wow.
That was sarcasm.
Just gonna repress that.
What?
Oh, Captain Griff. Good to see you. I wanted to thank you for...
Look, do you know where Kimball is? I need to talk to her.
Kimball? I'm pretty sure I saw her in the armory a little while ago.
Great, thanks.
Do you need an escort?
No!
Alright, explain to me again. Why do you need a 50 caliber chain gun?
Because I'm a gunman?
Yeah, I know, I get that.
Wow.
You keep saying that. I mean, why do you need it right now? Hey, G-Man, hurry up!
Well, I mean, how else are people gonna know what I do around here?
You're a soldier. Everyone's a soldier. You shoot at people who shoot at you until one of you dies from all the shooting.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Without my big gun, I just look like all the regular soldiers.
No, you don't. You've got white armor and red stripes.
Ugh, and they're just awful. Maybe go bold. Maybe red armor with white stripes.
Uh-huh.
Donut, just because you're in charge of uniforms doesn't mean you get to redecorate the entire army. Besides, that would completely ruin this camouflage.
What camouflage?
Huh.
Oh.
Good point. How the hell have you not been shot yet?
What?
It's because the New Republic can't aim for shit.
You wanna say that to my face, punk?
Hey, cut it out. The armory is no place for violence. Now calm down or I'm not gonna give you a gun. He started it.
Out of my way, Captain on deck. Official officer business.
Griff, what do you want? Can't you see we're busy?
Where's Kimball?
I don't know. Where were you during training this morning?
Where do you guys train again?
In the training room.
Oh, right, yeah. Literally anywhere but there.
Well, I think our Kimball was inspecting the troops over there a little while ago.
Oh, man. Really?
Hey.
Oh.
Mientras está
Hey,
ahí,
Lopez.
dígale a Henson para dejar de coches operativos que ella fija. Ella conduce como un
I don't speak Spanish. I have never spoken Spanish.
Yeah, get with the times and just assimilate.
Fresco, estoy cortando los frenos de su próximo Warthog.
See you, dickheads.
Do you really think my stripes are awful?
Lieutenant Palomo. Yes, Agent Washington, sir?
Explain to me how, in light of your recent promotion, you've somehow managed to become worse at target practice.
Because the newly added pressure of my rank makes me second guess my actions more frequently in hopes I will down my fellow peers.
Well, I don't!
Oh. I mean, that's understandable.
Yeah, it is.
Also, I've been trying to get
Can't really,
for like 9 minutes.
can't really argue with that.
Nailed it. Wash!
Now what?
Where's Kimball? Oh, Captain Griff. How nice of you to join us. We missed you at practice this morning. Yeah, that's probably because I wasn't there. So you weren't. Which is why everyone is going to give me 3 laps around the training facility.
Get
there. Get moving. You're punishing them? Remedial training. Disciplining a group for the actions of a single soldier leads to social pressures that typically result in the hasty correction of undesirable behavior. classic military.
Yeah, I don't know if that's gonna work on Griff.
Fuckface. So, are you ready to begin today's training? No.
He just, yeah,
Let's make it 4 laps.
he's pretty immune to that, I think.
How you feeling now? I feel like this military's fucking weird. 5 laps. Yes, sir. Man, this is the best punishment ever. What do you need Kimball for anyway?
Wow.
She's in the middle of a meeting with Doyle. So she's in the war room? Wait. No. You're not going anywhere. Sorry, dude. Gotta go. Just punish the rebels some more. I'm sure I'll learn my lesson.
Well, we sure showed him.
Yeah.
I don't care if your men prefer it. The fact of the matter is we are going to run out of ammunition faster.
But you're not taking the statistical advantage into account. Yes, the standard issue assault rifle has a fire rate of 15 rounds per second, but if those rounds are being fired at the enemy, then that means we have 15 chances to kill the enemy every time we pull the trigger.
Without our mercenaries bringing in supplies, we need to make every bullet count.
Are you doubting my soldiers' skill on the battlefield?
I am doubting so much more than that.
Miss Kimball, it has been over a month since we began this truce, and there is yet to be a single day where you have not tested its strength.
Well, that's probably because I don't like you.
We've got a problem.
I like that she's upfront about that.
Now, I'm what most people would probably consider a hero, like a firefighter, or the guy that invented the microwave, or
Yes.
the Oreo dude. Okay. So what I want to know is why a hero like myself
Oreos are definitely
not allowed
heroic.
to have second helpings in the mess hall.
Wow.
Because we're low on food.
Oh, so you have the common sense to ration our meals, but not our ammo.
That is hardly relevant.
Hardly relevant?
Hey, I know you guys are having a hard time playing nice, but there are bigger things at stake right now.
Get out.
Like steak, for instance.
And here I thought we were maybe setting Griff up for a bigger character arc.
So, are we just gonna put a pin in this, or...
Oh my god, will someone just put him on dish duty for the rest of the day?
What?
Come on,
I mean,
sir.
maybe we are, but
This is some bullshit!
I thought he was gonna legitimately have something more important to say.
The reason I originally came to speak with you was to...
Now I don't know why.
The status of our men's most recent assault.
Wait, they radioed in? What happened?
Well...
What?
Another one bites the dust. Oh, yeah, and another one's gone.
Word.
Another one bites the dust. Oh, yeah. Ooh, we kicked your ass, bitch.
Get down with your bad self.
All right.
That was beautiful.
That's enough. We just took their base. No need for cruel and unusual punishment.
Sure. I can drop some sick beats on them. You know, bust some rhymes. Make it old school.
Oh, for God's sakes, please don't.
Square.
Come on. Let's get this place sorted out. Intel says they were keeping some freelancer equipment here.
Right, Sarge. Why don't you go check on the feds? Tucker, are you down to handle the rebels? Yeah.
In all the years we spent in the canyon, when the hell did he learn to dance?
I've got bigger questions on my mind right now.
Yeah? Like what?
Like what else was Karin studying out here?
Oh. Okay, well that was definitely good for setting us up. Or setting the heroes up. First episode really set up what our antagonists are doing.
Yeah, me too. So, just subscribe and keep watching YouTube. It's way easier.
Agent Carolina, we've retrieved what appears to be a domed energy shield from within the complex.
The bubble shield? Are you sure?
What's it do?
Oh.
Yeah, we're pretty sure.
That's great. We can hook it up and start running some tests in a few hours.
Hey, whoa, slow down. What about the giant floating tower in the sky? Did you forget about that crazy bullshit?
What, the temple?
Oh.
That the aliens made?
I'm sorry. What?
You're familiar with that structure.
I mean, I think most of us are, yeah.
I'm gonna
They-
stop you right there. You're telling
They do
me
live there.
that people
I
on
mean,
this planet are just used to seeing flying space shit like that?
Pretty much.
Hey, Randy! You ever seen one of those alien towers before?
Oh yeah! My dad took me to one when I was a kid.
They're nice, right?
Oh yeah! They had funnel cake right outside too.
Oh, I remember that.
Yeah. Good time.
We need more Randy.
So yeah, I mean, pretty common.
How is this not a bigger deal?
Well, come on, man. I mean, they've been around forever and they don't really do anything.
It's a giant flying tower!
And you're a dead guy. That's also somehow an AI, okay? That shit's weird too.
Good point.
Going on about
Yeah.
Enough. Just secure the freelancer equipment. Epsilon and I will be by in a few minutes.
Yes, ma'am.
But I don't care what these guys say. Those towers aren't some fucking tourist trap. They're important.
Probably. I mean, they're probably both.
Charon is studying these things and making them do shit. That's bad.
I get it. So, who would you say is our resident expert on alien technology?
Oh.
Conducting research in the field? I knew today was going to be a good day.
Good.
Hello, Dr. Gray.
Oh, I can't tell you how nice it is to get out of the office and away from all the complaining. My leg hurts. I need blood, but I don't want to have a robot arm. Right. Well, the reason we called you here is...
Robot arms are cool, though.
Temple Kron's been sitting, yes, dear, you told me on the radio. Not surprising, really, emerged from the ground shortly after UNSC pulled out. Never did anything, sadly, but that doesn't mean that they won't. Thankfully, I spent time brushing up on their history in between college internships. Aren't you so happy we're such close friends? I am so thankful.
Oh, great. The mad scientist finally showed up.
Hey, what's the status on that robot arm I ordered?
Still in the trial stages, Colonel. Volunteers are proving hard to come by.
Well, that's ridiculous.
Yeah, robot parties aren't really all they're cracked up to be. Trust me.
Why don't you go take a look at Karin's research? Epsilon and I have a few armor upgrades to take care of. Don't mind if I do.
Oh.
I hate that.
At least you don't get headaches. Griff, Simmons, you're late.
You were saying? What took you guys? It's instant teleportation.
Well, we had to make sure Lopez and Donut could handle things while we were gone.
You hand out weapons and ammo. How hard can it be?
Bienvenido a la Havana. ¿Cómo podemos ayudarle?
Lopez says you're 2 days late on your weapon rental.
Porque incisos un traducir para mí cuando usted podría estar hablando.
Whoa, no need to call the man a turkey baster, Lopez. Forgive him. It's his fiery Latin temper.
Wow.
So, you got the goods?
You're darn right we do. Weapons, ammo, laser beams, you name it. It's Christmas come early. Unless you're looking at it from the pirate's point of view. In which case, it's kind of the opposite.
Hanukkah?
Excellent work, sir. Another
Yes.
enemy outpost taken
Yes.
down. Just wish I could have been there to see you on the battlefield.
Why don't you guys come with us on the next mission?
Okay, let's not get ahead of ourselves here.
Better start packing this stuff up. Well, that's enough back-breaking labor for one day.
Mm-hmm.
Ow! I made a discovery! Damn, and I thought I was fast. What? I mean, what?
Ma'am, give me back the microphone.
Hold on! All freelancer-related people get your butts in here!
Ma'am, please, calm down!
No appreciation for modern science! That was fast.
Look, it's completely normal, okay? What?
Thank you. Now say what you want about our enemies.
They suck.
They're dirtbags.
Total dicks! Yeah, not an invitation to talk, guys.
But you can't discount their ambition. Or intelligence, for that matter. There's a reason Chairman Hargrove got to where he is now. This compound isn't one of Charon's typical munitions factories or radio jammers. They're not disassembling alien artifacts here. They're trying to turn them back on. And that's how our Utah seems to be their primary target.
I think we kind of already figured that out.
So, what does it do?
That's exactly what I intend to find out. Now, who's down for a field trip?
What?
Well, if I'm going to take a look at this tower, I'll require an escort. How about you, Simmons? You've always seemed intelligent.
Oh, thank you.
Well, compared to your friends.
Yeah.
Why did you feel the need to add that?
This shit's got blood.
It's an important qualifier.
Oh, come on, man. Hey, you're the one that grabs swords and fucks aliens, alright? So don't come crying to me.
Epsilon and I should stay behind in case Karin launches a counterattack.
Yeah, and I can try to get you some of this data while you're out.
Well, don't you worry about it, little lady. Me and Aquaman over here can handle whatever diabolical schemes those no-cut space pirates may be preparing for us at this very moment.
Oh no, you'll mainly just be carrying my survey equipment to the site.
Ah, right. Then we'll carry that stuff. We'll carry the shit out of that stuff.
Fine. Let's just get this over with.
I love Sarge.
Would be ideal. You wouldn't happen to know of anyone else you could spare to help us, would you?
Oh, I can think of someone. Please don't.
Field trip! Woo! We are going to a field! Oh my god! It's going to be amazing!
Church?
Field
Yeah?
trip!
You're dead to me. Right on the inside. Don't forget to pack his lunch.
I was wondering. Oh, was wondering where he was.
Greetings, fellow web surfer. Be sure to subscribe to our
It doesn't
channel
feel
before you
natural.
go. It'll be just like we're
Like-
friends. Not that I need
Going from that into this.
Please don't go.
Looks deserted.
I've heard that one before.
It's likely any remaining Kron personnel would have retreated after you took the research complex. Or maybe they're at lunch. I don't agree.
Well, how do we know for sure?
Anybody still here?
Caboose!
What? Oh, sorry! I'm sorry.
You big blue idiot. You'll give away our position. If you're here, just ignore that last bit.
Caboose, if you could,
Yes.
have Freckles run a thermal scan of the area.
Oh, yes.
Amazing save.
Hey, Freckles.
Yes, Captain Caboose.
Oh, yes.
Good to know we still have
Freckles,
Freckles.
Could you go ahead and give me a thermal sweater to the base thing? Scanners and Google Translate. Nice.
If you
Wow.
put the brain of a killing machine into an assault rifle, you don't cut corners.
Do you give it control over the safety?
Affirmative. Also, I heard that.
Whoa.
Don't worry. My test determined that it was actually safer to give Freckles full control of the rifle rather than Caboose. How'd you test
That makes
I gave
sense.
Caboose the rifle for about 5 seconds.
Makes sense.
What a busy day at the hospital that turned out to be.
What happens when you pull the trigger?
It releases confetti. It makes a fun party sound.
Tucker did it. Yep, the place is definitely deserted.
We already knew that.
Yeah, but I just wanted to make extra sure. You know, for extra safety. Oh, look, you finished moving all of Gray's tools without me. Man, bummer.
Wow.
Didn't happen to be related to the Griff family,
Yeah,
would you?
that was.
I have relations with his sister.
Oh wow. Gotta bring that up at least once a season.
Right. Let's begin. This is the audio recording of Dr. Emily Gray, number 05519. Upon arriving at the excavation site, I made several observations. 1. There is a large alien structure protruding from the ground and extending into the sky. 2. It's nice and sunny out today, and I love it.
Ladies and gentlemen, the smartest person on the entire planet.
She's great.
Really intimidating. Shut up.
So, what's up, Doc?
Well, that's Ben. Who here speaks alien?
Church taught me a swear word.
Devil in Espanol.
I only know wingdings. What, like the font?
It's a very misunderstood language.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna take all of that as a no, so why don't you all keep watch while I investigate the ruins?
Oh, fine.
Roger that.
Yes. Square plate, diamond, stone plate, happy face.
Now then, let's see what you're hiding.
We're back.
Finally! I don't know what has gotten into Lopez today.
Well, have fun sorting through all the junk. I got a date with some crackers and a can of Cheese Whiz.
Really, Griff?
Nah, I'll probably skip the crackers.
Wow. Just Cheese Whiz. Oh.
Oh, hey, Griff.
Hello?
Can't help but notice you haven't been by the training room yet.
Is Wash still making...
Yep.
And all of them are real tired of running laps? Yeah, I gotta go.
Wow. Yeah, that's pretty deserved.
Bored.
Captain Tucker, why don't you patrol somewhere else?
No way. I want to be here for whenever you find out how to turn this thing on.
Why?
Because it's probably gonna look awesome as shit. With like holograms and lasers in the sky. I want a front row seat for that.
You know, I bet you'd have just as good of a view you if you joined your friends over at the base.
Hey.
Yeah?
You ever wonder...
Wonder what?
Oh, sorry. Kind of spaced out. Is that church? Rock. Pass.
Love that gun.
Perhaps you could find something more productive to do with your time.
Like what?
I don't know. Practice aiming, or push-ups, or whatever it is you soldiers do.
Practice aiming. Nobody does that.
Freeze! Reach for the sky, mercenary scum!
Donut, put that down. It's not a toy. Wait, what is that?
I don't know. It was in the pile of laser weapons you
Oh.
and Rick brought back.
Looks like an old plasma rifle. Huh. Guess it got shipped by mistake.
So does that mean I can keep it?
Well, Kimball did say all the alien stuff was broken, but I still can't help but feel you're setting a bad example for the children.
Children?
Oh, right. Caboose went with Sarge. Yeah, fuck it, go nuts.
Yes, Caboose is a child.
Back in action.
So yeah, can I get my rifle now?
Wow.
The case.
I bet the feds never had to put up with this.
Oh, what? You talking to me? You talking to me, huh?
Yeah, but the rebels never had to put up with this.
Wow.
Oh, so you want a rematch, huh? Well, if you insist.
Oh. Okay.
Hey, Doc?
Transcribe.
Well, that kind of makes
Please
sense.
interrupt. Weapon. Why does it all say weapon?
Wow.
I think I found something.
Not now, please. I may have just made a breakthrough. What is that word?
Okay, yeah, but I really think you want to see this.
Is it key?
Serious, weird.
It is a key.
Shit!
And I think we unlocked it.
I have no idea.
Down on your knees, Pilgrim. Donut, cut it out. Wait, are you supposed to be a spy or a cowboy?
I don't know. I don't know who would be shooting pilgrims.
No estoy limpieza.
Wow.
What in the heck just happened? Where'd all those guns come from?
Did you see that?
Of course we did.
Yeah, I mean the view wasn't that great, but yeah, we got the gist of it. Told you.
Okay. Well, that's
What?
It's alien.
No shit.
Well, say something.
What's up? Whoa. Ow! Oh!
Boys!
Oh!
Alien!
Oh!
Jesus!
Ah!
Down to you! Hey, stop! Respond with what's up!
Tucker,
Oh.
do you have any idea what you just did?
No, suffered a concussion?
You just activated technology that's been dormant for thousands of years.
yeah. Seems about right.
And now I think it wants you to go somewhere.
Well, that kind of seems like a bit of a familiar plot point from way back. But, cool.
Hello, everyone. Now that we have our own YouTube channel, I've taken the liberty of reorganizing everything for a streamlined viewing experience. Just hit subscribe to put it to use.
You're supposed to convince them to subscribe, not put them to sleep, you loser.
I hate him so much.
He's been calling himself Sharkface.
What is he, a Batman villain?
His physical appearance, combined with a
Doesn't sound like a
sense of
Batman villain.
contrarianism, seems
Oh my god, shut up, I don't care.
Can we use him?
if we continue our sessions. Absolutely.
Good.
Sharkface. normal fucking names. I mean, am I crazy?
Well...
Don't psychoanalyze me.
Yeah, you probably are crazy. I mean...
Locust, Felix, we've got a problem.
At least some kind of
Our
sociopath.
teleporters malfunctioned. They just detonated.
How many?
Well, all of them.
Emily! Please, slow down.
Slow down? General, the alien weapons, the vehicles, all of the artifacts we found over the years, they weren't broken, they were just deactivated. And Tucker's sword made them work.
For all of 2 seconds.
How is that possible? Well, it's kind of like a sword and a key. What does that even mean? Yeah, I was part of this great prophecy thing because I took a sword key from a tower and then an alien took me on a quest to get a ship, but in the end it all kind of turned out to be an excuse to get me knocked up and have an alien baby.
You've reproduced.
Fuck yeah. It's awesome. Check him out in this 5th grade basketball team. Oh, I grew up so fast.
Well, that's the last thing I thought I'd see today.
Yeah, I know. Who carries around actual photographs anymore? Alright, focus.
Yes, that's the important thing.
Well, whatever Tucker did caused all of our teleportation grenades to explode, fried Charon's weapons, and almost got me killed. Good going, asshole.
Actually, this could be perfect.
Well, maybe if Simmons had been replaced with Griff, instead of almost killed, he was...
Stop.
The alien weapons may have only been active for a few seconds, but Karin's hybrid tech is still inoperable. Whatever pieces they took from the alien technology and crammed into their own likely short-circuited the equipment when it tried to come back online.
That explains what happens there.
Ain't got their fancy lasers no more.
Yeah, but neither do we. That doesn't matter. Speak for yourself. That's 2 badass alien weapons I've lost now. Charon has always had the technological advantage over us. The only reason we
Was that other one really an alien thing?
because we have them outnumbered. And
I thought that was a freelancer thing.
Troops with every victory.
True, but now we have them outnumbered and outgunned. Without their toys, they've got nothing more than standard UNSC weaponry. It's an even playing field.
You know, I've been working with weapons a lot lately, so I'd just like to point out that the standard UNSC weaponry can still put a fucking hole in your skull.
Yes.
Also yet to encounter Locust or Felix since they left.
We'll deal with them when the time comes. Right, Carolina?
Right. Of course.
What are you thinking, Kimmel?
Yes, we have been doing well these past few weeks, but we still can't make contact with the UNSC, and we have no idea how many more jammers Karin installed on Chorus. For all we know, they could have some on the moon. I'm not sure how much longer these small victories will
Gotta check the moon.
heads above water.
Always important.
Maybe it's time we aim higher. The tractor beams at Crash Site Alpha are the only things keeping us from leaving the planet.
You can't possibly be suggesting that
If we take them down, we can send a ship to bring help.
The Mercs have to know that. Those towers are probably the most heavily defended targets on the planet, especially now.
Yes, precisely.
We lose people with every fight. You said so yourself. If we don't make a move now while they're weak, we're going to keep losing people until there is no one left.
Oh, hold up. What about the map?
After that big boys turned off the tower, it showed us that map and some coordinates.
Tucker's right. Could be buried treasure.
Or a stockpile
Yes.
of alien weapons that melt your face off, or turn you to stone, or turn stones into people.
Oh, that would be different.
Crash Site Alpha is possible, but not without heavy losses. Those coordinates could lead us to something that might save lives.
Yeah, could. One tower took out all of Charon's weapons. There's no telling what another one could do. I mean, hell, if it gives us a way to turn the other tower back on, we can add badass alien lasers to the armory. Why else are we in this war?
And I get to add another weapon category to the armory spreadsheet.
Nerd.
Organizing data security. It's efficient. Come on, Church is a computer. He knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, that nerd doesn't speak for me. If we're here, who's running the armory?
The sign says open, but no one's here. I'll give it 2 more hours.
Wow.
We don't have time to investigate. For all we know, Karin's already working on a new batch of rifle replacements.
Don't have time. We can just fly right over and check it out. We already know Locust and Felix have scouts monitoring our activity whenever possible. If we send a ship out to the middle of nowhere, they'll notice and they'll follow.
If those coordinates do lead to something, we can't afford it falling into Karin's hands. We'd need to send a small team on foot. And that will take time that we don't have.
But what if Charon's already there? What if they've been sitting on this shit for years, and we just turned it on? We gotta find out what's out there, even if it's just to make sure the Mercs don't use it against us.
Is it possible to divide and conquer?
Yeah, Carolina could take an away team out to the coordinates, and Kimball could lead the charge against Alpha.
Why does Kimball get to lead the charge?
Are you volunteering?
Well,
Yeah, I don't think so.
We'll need someone to stay behind and guard the capital, and I know the city better than anyone.
Nice bail. Then it sounds like Kimball's our leader.
The feds won't take orders from me.
They will if their lives are on the line. I've been training them. Both sides have come a long way, and we'll need all hands on deck if we want to pull this off.
Well, then you can count me and my boys in.
We need to work at the armory, actually.
Yeah, really sorry, guys. Yeah, wish we could help.
Agradable fianza.
Well, if you really want to go, Lopez and I can handle the armory.
Excellent suggestion, Donut. Simmons, looks like you're gonna get to see your fearless colonel on the battlefield after all.
Oh yeah, he's the colonel now.
Through your eyes and see me.
I'm gonna kill you in your sleep. Right.
Wow.
The rest of us can act as the away team. Tucker brings the sword, Gray brings the brains,
And I bring the comic relief.
I was gonna say the rifle with auto-targeting software.
We'll hop on the next Pelican to Harmonia and prep to head out.
And if we play this right, the mercs won't even know what hit them.
We had the scientists check everything. Binary rifle suppressors. They're all dead. Even the ones on the ship.
Then send them up here. We have another job for them.
You got it, boss.
Sir, we just received a communications request from Control. What should I tell them?
Tell them we'll call right back.
Okay, so they got it too. That could make this interesting.
Oh, well, that looks nice. Oh my God! A giant person!
All right, men, let's get this hog lined up with the others.
Have you filled out the vehicle request forms?
What are you talking about?
The Federal Army follows a very strict regiment when it comes to requesting weapons and vehicles.
That's an interesting accent.
Tell me about it.
Listen, you little...
You two. Why isn't this Warthog over with the rest of the vehicles?
Oh, Agent Washington!
We will get right on that, sir.
Good. Is there anything you feel like you should say to General Kimball? Bitch.
Wow.
Remind me to put those...
Very professional.
You start too.
I told you they won't listen. They're just a bunch of mindless drones that do whatever Doyle tells them to do.
And you're the leader of the cave-dwelling savages that blow things up to get what they want.
You know that's not true.
Well, you haven't done anything to prove them wrong yet, have you?
Agent Washington, I'd appreciate it if you didn't lecture me on how to make friends with the enemy.
The enemy?
You know what I mean.
We're all on the same side here, Kimball. Have some faith. If you start believing in them, maybe they'll start believing in you.
Yeah?
Yeah. Maybe.
Excuse me, vehicle coming through.
Please tell me that wasn't Jensen.
God damn it!
Sorry.
How? How was that possible? You were going like 5 miles an hour.
I'm sorry, sir. Just bad luck, I guess.
Yeah, just so you know, I'm fine.
Are we parking the cars?
Wow.
Epsilon? Hey, Church.
Huh? What? What?
I said, is this where we're parking?
Oh, yeah, this is it.
Sweet, we're here.
Nah, just pit stop. We need to refuel the Jeep so we have some cover. There should be some gas cans in the back.
You told me those were lemonade cans.
What?
Oh.
When? The first week we met?
Oh. Caboose, have you been drinking?
I mean, the first buzz was pretty rough, but you know, I didn't want you guys to think you made bad lemonade.
Fuck out of your birthday candles.
Yeah, I wished I was a dragon. That was the best birthday ever.
Hey, Epsilon.
What's up, C?
Want to run some more equipment?
What, right now?
Might as well while we're stopped. It's good knowing the bubble shield works, but I still feel like my deployment time could be better.
Carolina, you're fine. Just relax, alright?
But...
Hey, Carolina, come on. You know how you used to be, okay? You start pushing yourself too far, you're gonna get hurt. And the last thing we need right now is another stupid injury. So come on, take it easy. Loosen up.
Loosen up. Right.
Hey, are you doing okay?
Okay, we're ready to go.
Oh, badass. Cool. Did you fill up our car too?
Yeah, I gave it to both of them.
Bow chicka. Bow.
What? Joke, right?
Did she just say my thing?
No, Tucker, that hey chicka bump bump. Awkward.
You said to loosen up.
It's a little too loose. Just tighten that back up a little bit.
I feel violated.
I can't stand this prick.
He's our employer.
Still a prick.
Felix?
Whatever, let's just get this over with.
Okay, so...
Control, this is Chorus, transmitting on a secure feed. Over.
Locust and Felix, I was beginning to wonder if you were purposefully neglecting my transmissions.
What, neglect you? Chairman, please. Never in a million years. We're just kind of in the middle of something.
Oh, I'm terribly sorry, Felix. I know exactly how frustrating it is to be interrupted. Just this morning I met with a client who was very interested in our new suppressor submachine gun until the bloody thing blew up in his hands.
Gosh, we are so sorry to hear that, sir. But it kind of sounds like you should take it up with your science team.
Oh, I did. In fact, I spoke with a member stationed with you on Chorus. They seem to believe that the colonists and their heroes are responsible for the incident. Last I checked, you are responsible for them.
We're taking care of the situation.
Are you? When I hired you, I was promised perfection.
So there's a lot of friction going on between
everything we had on your backgrounds and previous missions.
Between everyone on this side.
You were the right choice. But here we are.
Sir.
Is it lack of resources? Are the ships I've redirected to your front door not helpful? What about the armor enhancements? Stopping bullets in their tracks, vanishing into thin air. Are these gifts not good enough for you?
It's complicated.
No, it isn't. In fact, it's remarkably simple. Everything I've built, everything I've worked towards, rests upon a strong foundation. An intricate web of partners, politicians, and clients, each supporting one another. And right now, your thread is straining to support the rest. I think I know what the problem is. I think it's your motivation. Clearly, your monetary compensation isn't enough. So, I'd like to try something different. Phyllis?
Yes, Chairman.
Do you have any idea what this is?
The armor of Freelancer Agent Maine.
The meta.
Not anymore. This is the future of modern warfare. Active camouflage, enhanced strength, light shields. Dr. Church paired each of his freelancers with specialized equipment, but with our modifications. This suit contains all of them.
I thought that wasn't possible.
Not initially. The armor enhancements had to be removed and studied in secret so that we could create the modified versions you both carry now. The variations reduced power consumption significantly, solving a large portion of the puzzle.
But it's still not ready.
No, not yet. Individually, our new equipment can be activated without AI assistance. But tests have shown that running multiple enhancements proves to be far more taxing on the mind than we anticipated.
So what?
Yeah.
You want us to capture the Epsilon AI?
Recovering freelancer equipment is always a priority, Felix, but the Epsilon unit is far too old to run this suit properly. I'm doing my best to secure an AI through legitimate means, but even with my political influence, the acts of the late Dr. Church have made AI acquisition an extremely difficult process. But it's only a matter of time. Which brings me back to my point. If the two of you can successfully complete your mission before this suit is ready, Charon Industries is willing to lend you the completed model for your own use.
Yeah, that would be great.
Field testing.
Oh, become a one-man walking weapon? I like the sound of that.
However, if you fail to eliminate the remaining stragglers on Chorus, then we will find another candidate to test the suit.
Oh.
And their first task will be finishing what you started, as well as tying up any loose ends. is.
Uh-huh.
Do I make myself clear?
Crystal.
Good.
What'd I tell you? Fucking prick. Hey. Let's go find out what that map led us to.
Right.
Okay. Apparently to a jungle temple. Sounds pretty cool. And looks like we got one more.
It does. Bye.
What the heck just happened?
What has your team found?
This is... well, where do I even begin? Well, you could start with what it is. A central hub.
Good place to start.
Device connected to the rest of the temples on the planet. That's our best guess, at least. But this energy source at the center is something else. Can it be weaponized? No. The energy here is reminiscent of the teleportation devices we studied to make the cubes. We think it's a gateway.
Oh.
Where?
Well, that is the question of the day now, isn't it? So, anyone care to take the first step? I would not advise that. We've been doing our best to decipher the text inscribed on the temple walls. It's all very biblical in tone, lots of symbolism, but it does seem this gateway has some, well, rules.
Rules?
The text is very specific. Only a true warrior may enter, a being of great strength and mental clarity.
And what would happen to a man who failed to meet these requirements?
We don't know.
Yeah, I kind of thought we were going there.
Guess we'll find out.
Kinda saw that coming.
Almost.
Oh.
But you can't rush art. Counselor.
Do you find working with tools to be therapeutic?
Therapeutic?
Relaxing. Does it help to calm?
I know what therapeutic means. And no, not really.
Let's change the subject. I trust you've reviewed the reports on Agents Washington and Carolina.
Yep.
Excellent. Did you have any questions?
No.
Good. Then why don't we go over the mission briefing again?
The Mercs want the freelancers dead, so they got me to do it. Briefing over.
There's no need for hostility.
I beg to differ. See, those super soldier freaks dropped a building on me. They left me for dead. And then they killed my friends.
Oh.
They took away the only family I ever had while I was in physical fucking therapy. There is plenty of need.
Okay, so he's one of the like minor people from the
Perhaps you should do your best to channel
from the past episodes.
You know, I do have a question. How did you end up on a ship full of killers? You don't look like a criminal to me.
Let's not get off topic.
I want to know.
I believed in the wrong people. And by the time I realized it, the damage was already done.
And what would you do if those people were here now? Would you kill them?
If it meant getting my life back, I would.
Well then. I guess you belong here after all.
Oh god! I'm back!
Oh.
I'm back! Guess I owe you $50.
What happened?
I saw terrible things. People I killed. Oh man, if we gotta meet every person we've wronged or some bullshit, this is gonna take forever.
Quiet.
Seriously, dude, I'm talking weeks. Well, aside from his scare, his vitals are perfectly normal.
Then I'm going in.
Oh.
What, now?
We're already low on time.
I know what this is about. Why do you know I'm not the true warrior?
Because you're you.
Yeah.
Good point.
Me is awesome. All right. Look, why don't we both go in and let the giant alien thing decide?
Fine.
Good. Just don't cry to me when you lose.
I won't. Lose. I won't lose.
Fucked it up.
Thought that we're getting just a little bit of humor out of them. Oh.
Felix, I've made it through the gateway. Equipment is malfunctioning. If you can hear this. I don't understand.
Who are you?
Freeze!
What?
Oh.
Don't move! Don't you fucking move! Lower your weapon, or we will shoot! Put the weapon down!
What do we have here, men?
Caught us a monster, Captain. I think it understands what we're saying.
Really? Then how about you tell us what you're doing here?
I came through the gateway.
Speak English, motherfucker!
What? Wait. I know you.
Why is it looking at me? Maybe you're just its type.
No. Felix.
I say we blow its brains out.
That's your answer to everything. Impossible.
Hey! You quit eyeballing my men and give me some answers. Are you alone?
I don't understand. You're all supposed to be dead.
What's it saying?
You're me.
Sir, I think it's trying to surrender.
Bullshit, I think it's stalling. Sir, this feels like a trap.
Why don't you recognize me?
Private, I did not ask you for your opinion.
Listen to me!
Hey, watch it! It's getting hostile. Sir, this thing's wasting our time, and we're in no position to start taking prisoners.
Fine. You two, move into one of these buildings and take it out. Quietly.
What?
Sir, it's scared. If it's smart, it should be. If we can restrain it, Son, you listen here.
No.
You are a soldier. In this war, you are nothing but a suit of armor and a gun. So when I give you an order, you damn well follow it. Do I make myself clear?
No!
Drop him! Drop him! Locust. It's about goddamn... Hey!
What did you see?
Calm down, asshole. You're fine. It was an illusion. You know, a trick.
What did you see?
Well, if you must know, I didn't see a thing. I passed the test. Turns out I'm a true warrior.
What?
Kidding. It was fucked. Saw shit straight out of my nightmare.
Do you think this is a joke?
No. But intel says we're out of time, so we can bitch about this later. Right now, we need to move to Plan B.
That was really interesting.
Everyone pack it up. Leave no trace. We were here. I mean it. If I catch one thing left behind, someone's getting thrown out the Pelican. Hey. Get it together. True warrior. Holy shit. I think it's safe to say we're here.
Which one of them is a true warrior?
Not a moment too soon.
Probably Carolina. I mean, yeah, that makes sense. That legitimately makes a lot of sense.
What's up, Forever Alone? So, you want to do something with your life, or you just want to sit around on your ass all day like a loser? Yeah, me too. So, just subscribe and keep watching YouTube. It's way easier.
And there we go. So that was great. That's a really good start to a season. It's kind of shifting the tone back towards what it was for like the more serious freelancer seasons, but I think it's a little more successful than those so far, actually, because I'm more invested. It actually built up and made me a bit more engaged by what's happening. Which, I mean, eventually the freelancer stuff got pretty good too, but this one I think it's a bit more direct with it, and yeah, I'm just into it for some reason. It really, and it's tied into that stuff too. It's kind of like I like seeing these characters again, like the counselor and the chairman, and seeing them have bigger parts. And really, everything they're doing with the whole villain side is pretty interesting right now. Everyone seems to have their own motivations, and it's like just an interesting situation. Because we got just everyone, I think, all the major players have their own agenda, and I'm really interested to see how it plays out between them. It's honestly a bit more fascinating even than the good guys side, even though, I mean, they're funnier, but just like, I don't really know. It just seems like there are a lot of there's going to be a lot of power play and just stuff with, especially bringing in the counselor. He definitely has his own thing going on, and he brought in this this shark face guy who I guess was one of the opponents they went against, the freelancers, in the past. I think I know which one. I think I remember a big guy who like, was it in the guy that I think the Meta fought him, or I don't know. You guys can tell me exactly who he is. I think I have a pretty good idea though, and because when he said about the building falling on him, I think I remember that scene. But that's cool. They even brought back someone like that, and now they have a bigger part and can be a legitimate player. And then we have Felix and Locust, who clearly have problems with the chairman, and I don't think they can trust the counselor either. And they seem like they seem like better friends, or at least colleagues, than they were described as being. But I don't even think they really see eye to eye. I mean, Locust definitely has his problems with Felix and his attitude, and yeah, that glimpse into Locust's fear, or whatever that was, his something from his past, that was pretty fascinating too. I think he might actually end up being a legitimately very interesting character. And I mean, Felix is just an asshole, and it's clear at this point that we're only supposed to hate him. But Locust, they might do something a bit more with him, because we didn't really get any of Felix's, what he saw, his vision, which either means it's significant, which I doubt, or it's not important. He's just going to remain this sort of character. And yeah, that's what I expect there. On the other side, it's funny, it's fun. I like how we have all these new characters, and they're all pretty interesting. I mean, it's kind of hard to keep all of them straight, all the soldiers in the New Republic, but the ones that stand out really stand out and are fun additions to the cast. And I love Dr. Gray. She is the best new character from this trilogy. And yeah, just we're having fun. It still retains the characters we love, and it's doing interesting stuff with them. And we got the return to all the alien stuff that's been the focus at different points in the series. Tucker using the key again, and yeah, it's just cool. It's I'm really impressed with these first 7 episodes, and I'm thinking this might be a pretty cool season. Though I guess we'll see. We'll see how it plays out. It could really go in any direction from here, I feel. And yeah, I'm just really eager to see what it exactly does. But yeah, I don't think I really have much more to say than that. Can't really think of much. It looks cool. I think it's the same game as before, but the animation, I think the new animation that they're adding in, it feels a bit smoother than season 12's did. Even that little fight with Felix at the start was pretty cool. I think that was more engaging than the fights in season 12 were. So yeah, they're getting better. But yeah, good stuff. I enjoyed it, and I look forward to seeing what's next. Hope you liked the reaction. Let me know if you did, and see you in the next one.